So I'm pretty excited about this beer, Daura, Marzen, and the reason I'm excited about it is that it has been crafted to remove gluten. Cool. I have some friends who can't eat gluten, and so that is an interesting thing to me, and I really like Marzen. So, it's very pale. I hope that doesn't mean it's made with sorghum. I didn't even read. I'm afraid of sorghum. Anyway, it's also very fluffy. Says lager. So somewhat confusing. I don't know. Okay. I think I better sit down for this. Okay. Okay. It has a weird smell. Kind of like honey. It says on here, cannot be verified, and this product may contain gluten. Fine. Anyway, it smells weird. It smells like, I don't even know if I'm gonna drink this. Ooh, I'm nervous now. It smells like weird honey. It's, oh, dang it, and this isn't even white. Right, okay, hold on. Here's the back of my ID. Boop. It doesn't work very well. Anyway, it's not ambery. It's pretty gold. So I think Marzen should be, darker than this. Should not be golden. Okay, it says it right there in the BJCP style guidelines. Not that you can read it on my phone because, anyway, it's in there. Should not be golden under appearance. So it's there. But clearly that's not a way to translate that. Anyway, so it smells weird and it shouldn't be golden, and it's pretty gold. I'm gonna taste it. It's very metallic, which is weird. What the hell is this made with? People are doing weird shit with beer. It says on the back, protect the environment, do not litter. I feel like this is littering. This is litter. Alright. I don't know. Okay, first of all, this beer tastes weird. It reminds me a lot of the sorghum beer that I had that tasted like urinal cakes. And I don't know that I can drink any more of this in fear that I just keep having a urinal cake taste in my mouth, and that's not okay. Second of all, it's not It doesn't smell or taste or look like Marzen would, which is an amber ale. It should be very malty and not urinal cakey. People who buy a beer that says gluten-free, it doesn't say gluten-free, but it does say crafted to remove gluten. And perhaps this is a legalese kind of a situation. I would assume that if I brought this beer to my friend who can't consume gluten, that they would not in fact have a negative reaction to this beer. But it's made with things that have gluten in it, and it says it can't be verified to not contain gluten, and that it may in fact contain gluten. So I feel like that's kind of shitty of this beer company. So they made a shitty tasting beer that they were marketing specifically to people who would buy gluten-free foods. And so maybe it's not a big deal if you're just not eating gluten for the sake of not eating gluten for like a carb kind of a situation. But I feel like people who would buy it because they were worried about the contents of the gluten for allergic reaction reasons would really be bummed out about this purchase. So that's my thought. It tastes like shit. It smells like shit. It looks like shit. It's kind of shit beer. There you go. I think that's probably the harshest review that I've given. But I really hate beers that taste like urinal cakes, and I really hate when people market things, companies market things, because they think it's good for sales, and actually not good for the people who are consuming it. So don't do that shit! And that is my review of Daura Marzen beer. Stay tuned, because I have one more of this brand of beer in my refrigerator, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, there you go. Have a good night.